and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing this. This is a Rally's Spitfire Mark 6. So apparently it has upgraded moulds, it's in 1/72 scale, has decals for 3 different versions, and it does not have a pilot. On the side of the box you can see the paint scheme, although it's upside down. You can see the paint scheme and the decals. On the back you can see the 3 different schemes that you can use for this, using the 3 different decal options. It has this sticker on it that I do believe is covering a paint, but anyway, more information. Same as the front of the box on the side here, and the same on this side. On the bottom of the box we've just got more information about the aircraft. Let's have a look inside the box, shall we? I'll just check that over there. Instructions, parts and decals. All very important stuff. So let's have a look at the instructions. They fold out like this, which is going to make it very, very hard for me to show you guys on camera. So let's just start from here. On the first page it has a sprue map, so it's going to help you find all the parts that you need, along with the paints that you'll need, all written at the bottom here. On this page you're assembling the cockpit. Doesn't look to be too much detail, but we'll find that out when we look in the bag. You're assembling the rest of the body and the Spitfire, and the nose. You're assembling the wings, and there looks to be the landing gear base. And then you're attaching the wings, the wingtips, and the tail stabilizers and the rudder. Here you're putting on the canopy and more detailed parts. And then finally you're assembling the landing gear, which doesn't look like it has a built-in option to have it raised, but you can probably raise it. I don't think it would be too difficult. On the back you've got, by the way, none of this is in colour. You've got the paint schemes. So this is the number 91 Squadron on this first page. On the second page you've got the number 124 Squadron. And finally you've got number 310 Squadron. And then here you've got a sheet so you can request spares from Italeri. And then you've got safety information and information about the aircraft. Now moving on to the parts. On this first sprue, looks like you've got the main halves of the Spitfire. These sprues are very spread out, by the way. It's very good. I quite like it. And of course you've got the wingtips and all that malarkey, as well as the landing gear and the cockpit. Here you've got the wings. So there seems to be a little bit of flash in the cannons. I don't know if you can quite see that, but it's not much that's really noticeable at all. Onto the clear part. Here they are. They look clear. I don't see many issues with them apart from a bit of flash on this window here, the front window. I don't know if you can quite see that, but I'll point to it with my knife. It is just about there. Other than that, all looks pretty good. I don't see many issues with it. And finally, we're moving on to the decals. So you've got the decals for the 3 different versions here. And of course you've just got the general decals. It's a very good looking set of decals. I don't know who makes them. They look almost a little bit thick here. This one seems a bit thicker than all the other ones. So it's gonna lose a few marks for that. Other than that though, it looks like a pretty good set of decals. And now onto my ratings. For the box, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10 because the box art is very nice, very good sunset with the Spitfire flying. And yeah, there's information all over the box, which is very, very good. Instructions, they're going to get a 7 out of 10 because they're very awkward to have standing up on your desk when you're making the model, and they're in black and white, so it makes it harder when you're trying to paint the aircraft. For the parts, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 because there were spots of flash, but there does seem to be a good amount of parts that should be really good to build with. And for the decals, I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10 because they do seem a little bit thick. Anyway, I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Have a great day, and goodbye.